For more than a decade now, the smartphone has been at the center of our universe, right? But what's next? Well, today, we're going to look at a device that might just be the answer. It could be the first real, tangible step into what people are calling a post-mobile future. Just think about that for a second. It really captures the magic, doesn't it? The idea that you could stay connected completely without ever needing to pull a phone out of your pocket. We're talking about a private, powerful computer with a display, audio, and controls that, for all intents and purposes, is invisible to the rest of the world. So the big question is, how is any of this even possible? We're going to break down a concept device that's based on Meta's latest research and patents. For our purposes, let's just call it the Ray-Ban display. And it really does represent the first compelling blueprint for what comes after the smartphone. Okay, so to really get what makes this idea so revolutionary, you have to understand what it is. This isn't just another pair of smart glasses. No, it's an entirely new category of device. And this slide just lays it out perfectly. Look, on one end of the spectrum, you've got your simple camera glasses. And on the far other end, you have these big, complex, heavy AR headsets, like the Vision Pro. This new device, it carves out a perfect space right in the middle. It takes the simplicity and style of normal glasses and adds the absolute most critical features from that high-end AR. And this right here is the key. It's the design. Unlike those bulky headsets, this device is designed to be, well, socially invisible. It's super lightweight, it looks just like a normal pair of Ray-Bans, and the lenses even darken in the sun. See, the goal isn't some quick tech demo, it's about all-day, seamless integration into your actual life. So how does the tech actually work? Well, it all starts with the most magical part of the whole thing, the invisible screen. I mean, how do you project a display onto a lens that still looks totally transparent to everyone else? The answer is a piece of tech called a waveguide. The easiest way to think of it is like a tiny, transparent projector that's built right into the glass. It beams a full-color screen directly into your eye, so it looks like it's just floating in your field of view. And the result is total, complete visual privacy. You could be watching a video while you're talking to someone, and they would have absolutely no idea. And this is crucial. This is not some dim, hard-to-see gimmick. The display has a peak brightness of 5,000 nits. Now, to put that in perspective, that is more than twice as bright as the best smartphone screens out there, which means it's going to be sharp and clear even on the sunniest day. Okay, but a screen you can't touch. That creates a whole new problem, right? How in the world do you control it? Well, the solution that Meta has come up with feels like it's been pulled straight out of a sci-fi movie. This is where things get truly futuristic. It's called the neural band. Now, this wristband doesn't use a camera to watch your hand movements. Instead, it reads the electrical signals traveling from your brain down your arm all the way to your fingers. So it's not just seeing your movement, it is reading your intent to move. That is a massive, massive leap forward. And this whole system allows for these incredibly subtle, intuitive controls. You tap your index finger and thumb together, that's a click. You slide them along each other and you're scrolling. And because it's reading your nerve signals, not just watching your hand, it's so precise that it works even when your hand is completely out of sight, like deep in your pocket. Okay, so an invisible screen, mind-reading controls, the tech is amazing. But what does that actually mean for your day-to-day life? Let's try and walk through what a typical day with this thing might actually look like. For just your daily communication, this changes everything. Imagine a WhatsApp notification just floating discreetly in your vision. You tap your fingers to open it, scroll through the chat, you can view photos, even watch a video. And you're doing all of this while your phone stays on your pocket and without anyone around you having a single clue. But it goes way, way beyond just messaging. You can open up a live viewfinder from the camera that's built into the glasses to perfectly frame a photo or a video. You can get walking directions from a map that's literally floating in front of you. And then there are two of the most incredible features: live captions that can transcribe what someone is saying in a really loud room, and real-time translation for conversations. Just wow. All right, as breathtaking as all this sounds, we have to remember this is still a first-generation product. So let's kind of pump the brakes on the excitement for a second and ground this in the reality of what it can and, maybe more importantly, what it can't do, at least for now. So what you get on day one is actually a really powerful set of core functions. You get private communication, a hands-free camera, these amazing accessibility tools like translation, and of course, basic navigation and media playback. It's a genuinely useful device right out of the box.
But, of course, there are limitations. You can't just browse your main Instagram feed yet. You can only see stuff that's sent to you in DMs. The navigation is only for walking, not for driving, and there's no full app store yet. Now, Meta says a lot of these features are coming, but they are not here today.
Now, what about the battery? It's actually surprisingly practical. You get about 6 hours of mixed use from the glasses themselves, and the neural band lasts a full 18 hours. But the really thoughtful part is the charging case. It extends your total use to 24 hours, and it's got this clever foldable design, so it's easy to carry around.
And the price for this entire package, the glasses, the neural band, the charging case, the whole shebang, is $800. It's certainly not cheap, but for a device that's the first of its kind, it's maybe a little less than a lot of us might have expected. So let's just zoom back out for the big picture here. This device, it's not just another product. It's really the starting gun for the next great tech race. And while Meta might be the first to show us a truly viable path forward, you can be absolutely sure that Apple, Google, and Samsung are all working furiously towards this exact same post-mobile future.
Which leaves us with one final and, I think, really crucial question. A technology that lets us be digitally engaged without staring down at a phone that could actually help us be more present with each other. But on the other hand, a private screen that nobody else can see could also just pull us further away. So which future is it going to be? Well, that's something we're all going to have to figure out together.